Hi everyone, this is Cindy Crane at the Heart, and today is my favorite day of the month. It is the 1st, which means it is the Not Too Shabby Shop subscription box of the month hop. And it's the first day that you can subscribe. Well, you can subscribe anytime, but you can subscribe to the box and you'll get all of these things guaranteed. Or you can get the leftover items as a la carte items, and that's also in the shop. The link to that is in the description box. Make sure that you visit all of the YouTube channels in the hop, leave a comment, and then fill out the Rafflecopter link so that you can be eligible to win a $25 gift certificate to the Not Too Shabby shop. So let me go ahead and just recap what is in your box. So the box this month includes 3 stamp sets. So the stamp set is Spring is Change, has this very cute gnome with this very large sentiment. It's very adorable. And then we've got the frog themed. So we have the Not Too Shabby shop stamp set Hoppy Spring. It's a pretty large frog. And then this really cute paper pad. And the ephemera. Then we have little ladybugs, so ladybug themed. So it has this really cute paper along with the ephemera and the really cute stamp set. So these are things I'm going to be using this month, making various different projects. So I really love the paper. So I really wanted to do projects that showcased the paper. So we're going to be making, I'm going to show you one example, and then I'll show you how I made it, and then I'll show you the other examples that I have. Okay, so I really wanted, like I said, to show off the paper. And this particular card, it's a fun fold card. It's very easy to do and a really great way of showing paper and using your ephemera too. You don't have to use ephemera. I am using ephemera on a couple of cards, and then one of them I am using the stamp set. So this is a belly band. You pull that off, and then you have this tri-fold little flip card. It says Happy Birthday, and you can see all the pretty paper. So really easy, kind of fun, cute card. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to make it, and then I'll show you all of the examples that I have to share with you. I'm trying to put this belly band back on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you're going to need 2 sheets of cardstock, one that measures 5.5 by 11, and then another piece that measures 10 by 2. This varies if it's 1 3/4 or 1.5. That's totally fine. This is going to be your belly band. So then you need your scoreboard. I'm using my mini scoreboard just so that I can show you guys. If you have a large scoreboard, then the measurements for scoring are going to be 4 1/4, 7, and 9 3/4. But I'm going, again, that's 4 1/4, 7, and 9 3/4. So I'm going to do the 4 1/4. And then I'm going to flip my paper because my scoreboard is small. And on this side, I'm going to do 1 1/4. And then I'm going to do 4. So when I flip it back over, it really is 4 1/4, 7, and 9 3/4. So I'm just doing it that way because my board is small. So then what you're going to do is you're going to flip it around so that the 4 1/4 size is on your right. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to fold on that score line. And then on the 7-inch score line, you're going to fold it back. And then on the 9 3/4 score line, you're going to fold it over. So that gives you this look. Okay, to do your belly band, this is going to be a future card because I'm actually not going to be doing totally doing everything on camera. So then you're going to just kind of fold one edge over that way and one edge over this way. And then to seal it, you're going to do the end, and then you're going to do the inside end of the other side. And then you're just going to go ahead and take those off. And go ahead and kind of make sure you got it all straight the way that you want it. And fold that over. Now you have a belly band. Okay? So to put paper on this, this measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you're going to go ahead and cut your paper. I like a smaller border, so I only just cut an 1/8 of an inch off of each side. If you like a larger one, then the measurement is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. This measurement right here is 2 1/2 by 5 1/4-ish. So I need 2 pieces of that. And then this paper right here, this measures 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you're going to do probably 1 1/8 by 5 3/8 most likely. But, you know, you can play around with the measurements because it just really depends on how much border you want. And then this right here measures 4 I would do 4 1/8 by 1 7/8 is what I would do for this one. And so then you just put all your paper on there, and then you decorate the belly band pretty much. And I'm going to show you some examples of that. But I make these circle embellishments. This is one from the movie theater one. And so that you could decorate with the paper, and then you've got this ready to go right on top of here, and you've got your decoration already done. But let me go ahead and show you. I've got this one, which I already showed you guys, but we'll just recap this one. And then I did a ladybug one with the ephemera. And so I've got a sentiment here. So this is, I think this measures 2 1/4 by 5 5. I want to say 5. And I just stamped my sentiment right on there and attached that. But you really can see how you can show off the paper. I mean, it's just, sometimes it's hard to cut into the paper when it's just so pretty. I need to do it from the top. And then you've got your belly band right here. This one is a little bit, because I'm using a little bit thicker paper, because this is my black cardstock, and it's a little thicker, I think. But there you go. So that's on there. And then here's one that I used, the frog stamp set. So I stamped the lily pad, and I did a little bit of, you know, embellishing with my white gel pen, and then I used Copics on the lily pad, as well as these little things right here. I forget what you call them. But yeah, so there it is like that, and then you just take your belly band off. And so for me, I like to use a scallop circle and a regular stitched circle, but you could, I mean, you can use whatever you want, but this is what I use, my circle dies and my scallop. I use this all the time. I make these embellishments all the time. And then they're ready to go to just decorate. And then here, this one is, so here's how pretty the paper is, you can see. And that says, you are totally awesome. And I use a little scrap to kind of decorate the bottom, just a way to use up scrap. But really shows off the paper. Like the paper is really not covered up very much except for right here. And so I am just loving this. The last couple of months have been exceptionally cute. So make sure you visit the Not Too Shabby shop so that you can get these products, and they're just available till they sell out. And then make sure you visit everyone else on the Hop, because they're all going to be making different projects and using different things from the collection, and with lots of different ideas. So thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy Crane with the Heart.